I'm sorry, everybody. Welcome to the show again. This is the Lenny Reed Pod. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, which you probably are if you see my face, this is LR Pod Live, and we are in the building. How's everybody doing? I got a lot of things to get to. This is going to be a real quick one. I just want to let y'all know that. I don't know. I've been painting around here. If you see it in the back, it still didn't dry yet. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Let's see. Why does it seem like my audio is off a little bit? But we're gonna rock with it. If my audio off, my audio is off. So get to whatever I had to get to. How's everybody doing? It's been a beautiful, hectic day. Like I said, I've been doing work up in here, trying to get things going and trying to be myself without being myself. You ever heard that saying before? Trying to be yourself without being yourself? No, I just made that up, so I know you didn't hear it before. So, before I get to this episode is sponsored by Club 357. Club 357 is the revamp of my Patreon page. If you like to support this pod, if you like to support this YouTube channel or the whole machine, Uno dos is just me here. You know what I'm saying? So if you like to support everything I'm doing, you can go to my Patreon page. It's Club LR Pod, and you can go on. It's only one tier, Club 357, which is $3.57. Okay. Also check out that merch page. Go over there, check out my page. My I am Lenny Reed, and that basically break down everything about me, my stride, my hustle, everything trying to get right. But let's get to the show. The show is about scammers. The scammers are out. The scammers are ready. You hear me? So what could you actually do to help yourself, get on the other side of this scamming? Because we all know somebody that has been in this kind of situation where you sort of fell for the too good to be true. And I'm not gonna lie, I fell for it plenty of times, and I'm gonna tell y'all the last time it got me. Everybody wants something for free. That's just a part of life. It's just what it gets, is what it is. So when somebody can promise you something and you really didn't work for it, even though you question it, but all you need is one person that to collect or get a nice return, and you want it. That's just the way we are. That's just the way we operate. So that's what I wanted to get to in this show and talk about a couple other things that I've seen on YouTube. So let's get to it. So let me explain. And if y'all been listening to my podcast, by the way, this is episode 201 on the LR Pod, Lenny Reed Pod podcast network, which is on all platforms. We are almost at the 4-year mark. We went over 200 episodes, like I just said, 201. So we are one episode over 200. It's been hard work. It's been, I can't really lie. Writing a podcast, what I do is I write it and I put it on my phone. Okay. It takes me anywhere from, I don't know, an hour to 2, depending on what it is. Other than that, I can write a podcast very quick. And I read it out on my phone. I go down, the whole process on my phone, and I add to it. And when other people is on the show, I do the same thing. And I love to have guests on the show, but also this is what you call calisthenics. Okay, calisthenics is push-ups, dips, and everything without weights, right? And that's how you build strength in that field. Okay, so it was this process, and it, if y'all understand what I'm saying, Why do my audio sound like this? Anyway, we rock and we roll. It is what it is. I say about 2 years back, I got into the so-called circle. Now, the circle is just a reamp of any network marketing gifting program that got people for years. It seemed like some kind of vampire because it goes away for about 6 years or 8 years or even 10 years, and then it just comes back with a whole different reamp to it, and then boom, it gets you again. So there was a lot of people I know that was getting money, right? They was on this particular program, and they was getting money, and as soon as I went in, I'm like, all right, I could possibly get money. I can probably do this. Soon as I get in, you know what? It was my fault because you know how somebody would play one circle or one flower or whatever it's called. I had to get greedy. I got on by 5 or 6 games at the same time. I was trying to G off, man. I was trying to G off. And it caught me slipping. I lost a decent amount of money. But after that is really when I started. Well, I started the podcast before that. But I really said, listen, nobody is going to make me money except me. I have to get on my grind, and any money that I get, it has to come, put into what I'm doing. I can't, focus on somebody over here making money, and I'm throwing my money into them, hoping that they can make me money. That's not the way it works. You have to make your own money. So anyway, so the thing is, this was the funny part. So there's a Zoom, right? There's a Zoom where, most of the people was on, and me and another guy, we log into the Zoom, and at this point, I know he was fucked. I knew it because most people just look at a Zoom and then just stay at the person that's talking. No, I was just clicking. I'm clicking to see people faces. People faces wasn't hitting. Boy, it was people mad. People didn't put their car note money into it. This one person, they put their mortgage or their rent into it, and they just sitting there arguing, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, my money gone, yo, money gone. But I knew people that was G'ing off. They was making money. But the thing about the flower is this. If a flower started, the only way to make money is to be the first group to get pushed out. It's not enough people going in for that other group and groups after that to get pushed out. Only people that's making money is the first group that gets pushed out. If you're not a part of that first group, you are just the pusher. That's it. It's not made for you to get money. You are just the pusher. So if I didn't get to it, this is today's topic. Scammers on the prowl. But look, scammers always been on the prowl. And I could go down a list with, different things of you see an email that somebody says something is coming out your account. And if this is not you, please, log in with your information and you can possibly stop this from hitting your account. That's not true. Another one is you buying stuff or you selling stuff on eBay or something like that, and people use different, I guess, PayPal. What's the other one that they use? Zelle. The one that Zelle almost got me. I was selling something. I think I was selling tires or something like that. And a guy, he did the Zelle. He texted me and all that. He said, hey, he sent me a copy of the Zelle that he just sent over. Right? So in my head, I'm like, what? I didn't get no notification. He just sent it to me. So all I had to do right there is just take his information and just ship it to him. He would have got the product. Me, myself, would have been sitting there waiting for that Zelle to clear because it was so-called supposed to clear when he got the product. Just bullshit. So I'd have been sitting there waiting for it to clear, and he'd have been long gone with my stuff. So only reason I got out of that is because I looked and it said Zelle does not have a website or something like that. They only go through the bank system. So, or email. It was something that Zelle didn't have, what he presented to me. And that sort of got me hooked up and booked up. So back to the flower. Now, the flower, people was cheating off. I mean, it was people making money. And I'm like, let me try one more. Bang. So that's my fault. 1000% my fault. And I said to myself, never again. But there's always been these shows, and you see them on Instagram a lot. Somebody flossing a car, they flossing a nice house, they saying this, they saying that. Whether it's an Amazon store, whether it's real estate, or all this other shit that people trying to sell, or you don't know they selling, what they saying is, check out my course and I can get you $20,000 a month. Selling at your Amazon store. Okay. I can get you $100,000 a month with your own Amazon store. I'll say, but if you making that money, why is you trying to get other people in? If you making $100,000 a month, go chill, go live. Why do you have to make extra? Right? Because I just don't believe. I don't believe it. But I want to talk about something else. Envy. DJ Envy. Listen, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm a car guy, yo. I respect all the cars you got. You got some nice cars, whether you leasing them or not. It doesn't matter because it takes shit to lease cars too. Okay. Nice cars, not the play cars. You got, the wife got the Callaghan, and you got a couple Ferraris. You got nice shit, bro. You even got the old school BMW M3 with the BBSs on it. Boom, nice. But I'm not going to lie, bro. You almost got me when you had Caesar up there, and y'all was doing these seminars on real estate. I give two fucks about real estate. Okay. I really do not care about real estate because what I know, and my family was in real estate. Okay. Uncles was in real estate. So what I know, if you're not dealing with the apartment buildings, okay, or the office buildings, you're not really doing nothing. The flipping house shit, I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is this. You almost got me. Now, $100 or whatever it costs to get to your program, that's cool. I'm not saying, see, what people don't understand, when you go to one of these seminars, whether it's free or whether it costs like $100, $200,000, whatever, the majority of the time they want to upsell you. So they'll sit there, they'll talk fly, they'll talk slick. Next thing you know, they trying to push you to the next level. But they want to make it sound important. They want to make it sound like, this is ain't nothing better than this. And once you do this, you will be on your way to be a millionaire or something close. It's all bullshit. Now, always wanted to do a program. But if it was a program, I wanted to do something on how to start your own podcast, or even YouTube channel. Just something that can enhance whatever you're doing. Whether you're a lawyer, you can talk about law shit on your podcast. If you mess with cars, you can talk about car shit. You know what I'm saying? If you detailing, you can talk about detailing shit. You can use that in conjunction with YouTube channel. You can really make extra money. Right? But other than that, I don't know. It's like I don't even want to start a program now because I'm gonna feel like, I am in the wings of, I guess trying to take people money. Now, all I have myself is, I try not to take sponsorship money because I like to talk about the shit I like to talk about. I have a Patreon for shit that I can't really talk about on the line, on YouTube or whatever. It's like a back channel. Just it's like underground kind of situation. And I sell merch and everything else. So there is no upselling over here. Either you support or you don't. Now, last thing I'm gonna say about envy is this. Nice house, nice area. I'm from Jersey, so I know you living in a nice area. Um, is it's two things that's happening here. Either you grinding out, or you don't know what happened, or how this situation came about with your partner, or you knew. Either way, you got balls because if you grinding out and you hustling and you doing all this shit and all your shit is legit, bravo to you, bravo to you. But if you put all of this on the line, knowing that this dude was foul, taking people money, you got balls, my brother. You got balls because the whole castle can come down. And my thing is about this keeping the castle up, right? Keeping the castle together. Like I said, now it's a few things that we came up with when we was young, right? So back then it was the typical network marketing. You get three people, your three people get three people, and then them three people get three people, and so now you got a pyramid under you. Okay, it's that same product that if you're not in the same group, if you're not in a group, the beginning group, you would just be trying to push yourself out. And then once your people gets their people and their people gets their people, that same person all the way down to the bottom is trying to do the same thing as you did, push their way out. Now, I know a lot of family members that wasn't messing with each other over these programs. I know a lot of friends that wasn't messing with each other over these programs. So it all comes down to different ways to scam people. And if you are willing to scam people, I mean, if that's how you're trying to get your money, I know it's an easy way. Let me tell you why scamming is so easy. When when money is hard to get, when times are hard, you trying to make you're trying to turn $1 into $100. Okay, that is the main goal. I want to turn $1 into $100. And if somebody talking slick, and now with the advent of the internet and Instagram, with people riding around in big boy cars and pulling up in big boy driveways, the perception is I can get what they got in a short amount of time. That's what that person is selling you. You can get this in a short amount of time. I can help you. Hit that link. It's free. I mean, come on. It's the easiest fucking way to make money. Excuse the French. So I have a list, okay, of the too good to be true list. All right. The too good to be true list. Now, gifting. Number one is gifting. Gifting will make its comeback. It will. Told you it's like a vampire. It goes underground, it hides, and then it comes up. It won't be a circle or a flower. It's gonna come back as a star or some stupid shit like that. A cloud, a UFO, or something like that. It's gonna come back. Gifting will come back. Guarantee you. Okay. Um, the good old network marketing. Network marketing is the same three people, get three people, get three people, get three people. Network marketing is a numbers game. You can't do it yourself. You can't make money yourself. You need the backing of people. And that's very hard to do with the backing of people. Excuse me one second. Who is that? I am recording, sweetheart. My daughter. You can't come in. I'm recording, okay? Huh? I am recording. Should I let her in? Should I let her in? Okay, hold on. Let me let her. Hold up, sweetheart. Come on. Sit right there. What? No. Because I was painting. Sweetheart, you have to be quiet. Okay, guys. This is the real deal here. Studio. My daughter came up into the studio, stalking me. It's all good. Anyway, what I was saying is this. Excuse me. This is your first time seeing me record. Okay, sit right there. Watch Daddy at work. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I got an audience. I got somebody in the audience watching. All right. Do not touch that alcohol. Okay. All right. So, network marketing. Network marketing is I don't know. Is if you're not at the top, if you're not positions, if you're not the owner, if you're not the upper echelon of that group, you will not get money at all. Okay. Any Now, I was about to say a course, but that's not true. Courses, some courses, if a course can teach you something, if a course can give you information, um, that will be pretty good. So I can't even say a course will have some kind of scam or fraud or deception to it. It could, but when you go to a course, you have to understand you have to be prepared for the upselling. The upselling is when you go to course, you are getting interviewed. They are breaking you down. And something on my list too is sort of at the bottom. And I was quoting these, and I probably still use these to travel. But um, so yeah, so courses, I don't know, just if you prepare for the upsell, you able to get, but they only going to feed you, less information as possible before the upsell even happens. So if you can get in there and get something out of it without doing the upsell, that'll probably work perfect for you. And another one is wholesaling, buying a house with no money. How is that possible? So what most people say is this: somebody is behind on their mortgage. You go to them and you say, put my house, put me on a deed. Okay. I will find you a buyer, somebody that can buy the house, and you be able to get out your loan. And then I'll just get hit with a little bit of money, and then a nice little something for nothing money. And then boom, no money. I didn't use no insurance, not insurance, no credit, no nothing. And I walked away with a nice piece of change as somebody else took on the price of the house. Somebody bought the house. All right. See, for certain people, that's not going to happen. It's very rare. I mean, come on. If that happened to you, please leave a comment. And I would like to know that process. If anybody got through that process. So buying a house with no money, even on the other note, flipping houses, working on credit. I know a couple people that's doing real good with that, and they probably everything is legit. It looks legit, but other than that, I would probably steer away from that unless you know the person. Right? Like I said, I know the person or people that do it, and they pretty good what they do. Um, and the last one I would say, and this is an old school one. Actually, I got to add it one. Timeshares. Timeshares are crazy. Um, How many people went to 3-day vacation on the dime of a timeshare just to be in some kind of interview or some kind of what does they call that? Orientation for an hour or two, and they is just drilling you. So you can get this house and this little money down, and or you can get this timeshare, and or you can stay all over the world with this timeshare, and you hear all of that, and you just holding your guns, holding your guns. They got me one time, and let me tell you something. It was hard to get out of that timeshare. It was very hard to get out of that timeshare. So the premise of the show is this. You have to be aware of what's going on. You cannot, I repeat, unless you buying drugs and flipping it, okay? Unless you win the lotto, there is no quick way. And, the drugs way, you can go to jail. There is no easy way to make money. There is no easy, come on, repeat. There is no easy way to make money. So if somebody is giving you an easy way to make money, it's not true. It's not true. Excuse me? Okay. Thank you, sweetheart, for did I bore you? Did I bore you? Yes, I know. It's okay. There you go. Pull real hard. Pull the door. All right. I couldn't leave my daughter out there. She left the door. It's a warning system, sweetheart. Just go ahead. Love you. Anyway. She got out of here real quick. I guess I was boring her. Anyway, the system is this. Put the money into yourself. Put the money into yourself. Like I said, I've seen a lot of things going on. I must have went down a dark hole on YouTube or something. So I wanted to put this out. Something quick, quick live, something to just say, relax. I know times is hard. If you pump money into yourself, it will help. It will get you where you have to go. Now you might be a minute for that ride to get to your destination, but by you putting money this way, that way, and I'm hearing a whole envy thing, a Caesar thing, or they saying people put in $1 million, $150,000. It's good that we are seeing this because a lot of people would think twice when dealing with scams and everything that's too good to be true. And basically stay in your lane. If it's something that you don't know about, and I would go far as the whole crypto boom was a scam. It was a Ponzi scheme. Now, if I started a crypto company, and it's the same thing, you are paying money for my digital coins. The more people that I got buying my digital coins, the more money I make. The more money the top people in place make, and then they can pop out, and then they can sell, they can become, millionaires, trillionaires, whatever, billionaires, nobody trillionaires, but millionaires, stuff like that. So the scammers, but also you have to respect the jokes, right? You ever went to the drive-through line was long as hell. You sit there and you wait and you order your food, and then you get your bag and you don't check it. You drive home. Then they forgot the hamburger. They forgot a fry. Shit, they forgot a hamburger, fry, and something else. And you just say, I'm not going back. They got me. Damn, they got me. You got to respect the jokes and learn from your mistakes. You somewhere, somebody come up to you, distract you real quick. This going over there, somebody talking to you over there, somebody walk past you over there. Next thing you know, your wallet gone. People, just like you go to work, full-time job, it's people out there that's trying to get your shit, full-time job. Whether it's a scam, a real estate deal, right? Some bogus ass crypto that they're going to dump. Shit, I would even say stocks. Man. These games, some people can play and they win. Then they get out and they got a good life. Some people can't. But a lot of people put their hard-earned money. And the thing about these, a lot of these scams, majority of these scams, these are hard-working people putting their money in. Hard-working people. So that's it, guys. It smells like paint in here, and I am getting a headache. So the thing is, the last thing I'm going to say is this. There is no easy way to make money. It's hard. It takes a long time. Just for the money to trickle in. And some people are lucky. Overnight success. More money than they can spend. A large number of people have to work. They retire, they enjoy their little buckets, and then they pass on. So, if it's too good to be true, it's not for you. All right, everybody. Thank you all for listening. This has been a short live. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will be back next week with a couple guests. We going wild out. We going to turn it up. So this was lighthearted. This was something chill. You know, I like to help people. Also like to, I like the bullshit too. So